What's up? What's up? So we got the PowerShell AI writer, and we built this out. This was a idea, not mine, one of our clients, and he needed some assistance with PowerShell. I said, well, what task are you doing right now that maybe AI could be helpful in? What about, writing scripts, you know? Okay, let's see if we can create a AI PowerShell, something like that. And that was really the conversation. And then so this is what I came up with. And it's kind of cool. So let's check it out. We built this, and it's powered by Claude. We have generate, explain, fix, debug, and the editor section. And then so in our generate box, in our input, we want to describe what you want the script to do. We're gonna copy and paste. Okay, so I already have what I want to input. And so our script is going to be, here we go. All right, create a PowerShell script that reads a CSV file containing columns for first name, last name, and department. For each row, it should generate a unique SAMA account name, first initial, last name, construct a primary email address, and output a new CSV called processedusers.csv with all this data included. Do not actually create the users in AD, which is Active Directory. Just prep the data and include comment-based help at the top. So this is our script, and we're gonna hit generate script. And so now you can see our AI is creating our script for us. And here you can see the synopsis processes a CSV file of users and generates the account names and email addresses. We have the description, parameters. I'm just gonna let it continue without, okay. It will let me know when it's done. It's still writing. Okay, here we go. So when it's done, you'll see the button light up again, and then we have the ability to copy it. And so this is our script. In the notes section here, it explains what each part of the script is supposed to do, the information that it's looking for, and then the where's, right? So here we have our script. So now the next thing we want to say, well, I created that, and that's cool, but I want a write-up of what the script does in human language or better, just to go along with it so other people can read it and other people can learn from it. And then you can also learn from it yourself to understand exactly what the script is doing. So here you can see now we have the explanation section. Purpose reads a CSV file of users, generates a unique account email address for each person, and writes the results to a new CSV file without touching Active Directory. And then so here we go. Now we don't have anything for our broken script area, okay? But we can test out right now the okay. So say we got this script and we just want to test it and check it. Is this coded correctly? Any improvements? I don't know, right? So say we want to use our AI assistant. It says, all right, well, code review. The script is well structured and largely correct. Here are findings organized by severity. So bugs and logic issues. All right, it says line 162, okay. 162, email uniqueness check is fragile, PowerShell. All right, though, this reconstructs the base SAM independently and compares strings. But if truncation occurred at line 93, the base SAM would be truncated while this string is not, causing a mismatch and incorrect email suffix assignment. It's cleaner and more reliable to just always use the unique SAM for the email, okay? And then PowerShell email address unique, okay? And then right here says line 134, users will throw if the CSV is empty, replace with this code here where it's gonna count if CSV is empty, nothing to process, improvements, okay? So even no matter what, any code that you get, you have to check, right? So that's what we're finding out right now. And so here you got some line improvements, and it goes through that. All right, we're not gonna go through every single thing one by one, but let's implement it. let's see. The most important fix is to, all right, so now, can I put this into the fix? What happens if I copy and paste? All right, and let me put this in a notes for a second. Now, I want to put, let's see what happens if we put this in the error message. Will it actually, well, can we use it? Let's find out. Fix script. See what happens. Copy. All right. Okay, so here's our script here. Interesting. Okay, now. Let me put this in my notes. Okay, so this was the output. Now the thing is, let's just take this and put it back in the editor and do this. Okay, then I'm gonna ask, is this better? I don't think it actually remembered, but let's find out. This script is quite good overall. Here are its strengths and a few remaining considerations. Minor issues worth noting. For import output when there's only one row, since an object isn't an array. Okay. But so this is where you learn that it's good and you need to be super specific what you're doing, but at the same time AI starts you and you can go down a path. Now, this is how a lot of tokens can be spent when you don't have a exact plan from the beginning, but even for debugging, it's fine. It's better to debug like this versus slowing down productivity to do like massive planning. I think the plan should just be like, this is the idea, this is where we're gonna go and do. We want these results and this piece of information, and then along the way, just like how we're doing here, we can take the code and use the debugger. Okay. So, and it doesn't actually hold any of your history or anything like that. So you have to copy and paste and store in your own documents as you go, because when you click out of each tab, it disappears. So this is what our AI assistant's saying. So let's do the same thing again. All right, so we already have this code. Let's copy this new information. I think I'm gonna add a copy button in this, actually. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna go here, do this. See if I go back, it's gone. See, so I gotta do that, and I need to go to my notes because I copied the results. Okay, we're gonna take our, I was gonna remember where it was. Okay, here we go. There's both script, and let's do fix script again and see what happens. Now we want it to. Now, how many times do we have to do this though, right? Because I guess it depends on, man, I remember having to write a script one time. This stuff, it would take forever. Wow, look at this. That's crazy. Okay, so we can take this copy. Let's put it in here. Have it explain. Let's get a new explanation, and I'm gonna get. There we go. Reads a CSV file of employees, generates unique Active Directory username, email address for each person, writes the results into a new CSV without creating actual Active Directory account. So it's still explaining it. Oh, got glare on this light. Which one is it? Is it that light? It was that light. Okay. Are we done? No. Still going. Oh, wait. No, we are done. Well, wait a minute. All right. That was our PowerShell AI writer. I know. It's exciting. No, it is. It will save a lot of time for sure. And it's really cool what you can do. And if you need help with AI, or you want to build something, or you want some training inside your team,